why we're so thankful for the nutritional support of something called Juice Plus. So Juice Plus is over 30 different 30 different vine-ripened whole foods. It is non-GMO and NSF certified to be pure, and I love to call it salad in a capsule. So it's important to understand the process that the fruits and vegetables go through. And if one of you guys has the capsules nearby or the gummies nearby, would you mind holding those up to the screen? Like I said, I was wrangling a toddler up until the moment I turned on this computer. So there they are. Thanks, Kimberly. Awesome. So we can tell you what the ingredients are, but it's all you need to know is that there's 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries, and then the orange one, those are our omegas, which I'll talk a little bit about, but that adds even more plants. You just dropped 10 fruits and vegetables. Okay, so it's important to understand the process that the fruits and vegetables go through to be encapsulated or put into chewable form. We do have gummies, which is what my husband and child prefer. So first of all, our fruits, vegetables, and berries are completely vine ripened. They remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. The fruits and vegetables. Yes.
I got a text that you guys can't see me, so if I talk, you guys see me now.
Here you go.
Fruit vegetable vineyard.
That's good.
So I was on the floor anyway, so I wasn't doing such a good job. There you go. Hopefully you can see this now.
I'm wondering if there's a way that I can make it.
Okay, I think just when I talk, they can see me. So Becca said yes, they saw me. So.
Perfect. Okay, well, if you guys want to see people, just let me know. Like, text me, and I'll make sure that they talk. Unless you don't, then you're gonna have to see me. By the way, we have 66 people on this call now, which is just amazing. So, way to go! Way to make this an important part of your day. So, like I was talking about, the fruits and vegetables that we vine ripen and pick at peak ripeness, they are picked and then ground up, which is better than simply juicing. We use the entire whole food, including peels, leaves, and seeds, whenever possible, which provides much more nutrition. So like in an orange, for example, up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. And I don't know about you guys, but I am not eating orange peels unless they are deep fried or, dipped in sugar, drenched in alcohol. No, I'm just joking. So it's slowly dried at low temperatures, preserving the live nutrients, and then put into capsules and chewables. So here are a few things that I love about Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world, with over 35 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals like the Journal of American Cancer Cardiology, the College of Cardiology, the Sports Medicine Journal, things that I don't know a lot about, but doctors seem to really appreciate. So it's food, not a vitamin. Kimberly, can you talk for a second and just hold up the food label?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. See, it has a nutrition fact label on it.
Yep. So that's not a vitamin label. This is going to be the same label that you'll see on a bag of frozen broccoli in the grocery store. The government considers this food, okay? And there's no warning label. If Kimberly, one more time, will you show them how easy the lid pops open?
Oh yeah, look at this.
Okay, awesome.
What to do?
yeah, perfect, Vanna. You're a great Vanna White. So,
yeah. Can I share really quick about the warning label?
Mm-hmm.
So this has happened more than once. We have these amazing gummies, and I got a text from a customer who said, "Hey, my 2-year-old just ate 20 gummies. Is that okay?" And of course I said, yeah, you might have an interesting diaper later, but I love that our gummies are in just like, I don't know, not even as powerful as a Ziploc bag. They just, close really gently because we don't have to have a warning label or a child safety label that, they could eat handfuls, which would be, turn out to be expensive fruit snacks. But if you eat the whole bag, but it's amazing nutrients that they can get into their body. So I love to share that story because people are always, it's like, what if my 2-year-old's binging on Netflix and eating gummies? It's okay.
Awesome. Yeah, my daughter is not eating a bag of gummies, much to her chagrin right now. But I will, my husband made this observation. If you look at popular children's vitamins, what kind of lids do they have on them? Like, it's hard enough for an adult to get into those. Like, I'm just amazed by how safe this is. So this is safe for people of all ages, pregnant and nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. And that's a big one. Professional athletes, like Olympic standard. It's safe, tested for all the things that they are supposed to avoid. So we also have chocolate and vanilla complete, which is a vegan, gluten-free, whole food protein, fiber, amino acids, fruit and vegetables, and a shake. It's a great quick breakfast, post-workout recovery, or a healthy snack. I love to have these late at night as like my dessert. And the Juice Plus Omega Blend that Kimberly was holding up earlier, I don't know if you guys saw it, but we have complete bars and a tower garden if you want to grow your own food in a small area. It's a vertical hydroponic aeroponic growing system. It's amazing, and I have one in my dining room. It's growing lettuce all winter. So we help people add more whole food to their diet in all kinds of ways. So we also have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10, and together we shred the foods and habits not serving us and stay closely connected for support and encouragement. And I've loved my Shred 10 lifestyle, so you can check that out at Shred 10. That's shred, like shred10.com, if you'd like to learn more. So next, I'm going to talk about the business, the Freedom Revolution, which is our business community. So the main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers, 80%, who have no affiliation with the company. Okay, so serving these customers, or those of us who have partnered with Juice Plus, is a business opportunity, and we are paid well to do a lot of good. So as you listen to our stories, perhaps you're going to think of someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible, right? So first, let's address 2 common questions about the Juice Plus company. Okay, how does it work? Okay, I'm going to take you through this really quick. The business is open to anyone 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise. It's $50 per year to own. 50. You have an online office and personal website. You run your business from any device, anytime, anywhere. You earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture Juice Plus. They deliver it to your customer's doorstep. They bill and they collect from your customers and pay us by direct deposit monthly. So we don't have to cart around or store products or anything like that. So there's no inventory to keep. They keep all of it, and the only Juice Plus you touch is your own. So all commission levels are permanent. There's no quotas, there's no minimums, and there's a freedom to choose individual pace. So there's no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions. The Juice Plus company is in over 20 companies. So they're countries. It's in over 20 countries. We just expanded to Dubai, which I think is the last country that we expanded to, right, guys? Let me know if I'm... Okay, so I love this because I know of other companies that you have to make a like minimum monthly purchase or you lose your distributorship or something like that. This is a business for people who want to have a business and control like how they want to do it. So it's really, really cool. So what's great about the Juice Plus company is it was formed nearly 50 years ago by President and founder Jay Martin, who's still at the helm today. 50 years we have had the same president, and if any of you guys are in like corporate America or that's incredible. It's a huge accomplishment. So we are privately held, we are debt free, and we are a multi-billion-dollar company. The family benefits package at the top positions includes medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, prescriptions, along with college assistance, aka tuition reimbursement, a holiday bonus, and monthly expense allowance. So I actually just reached the top level of the company, and alongside of these other ladies, we are eligible to get this full benefits package. So the business can produce a short-term cash opportunity or a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. So, by the way, not only does Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, but healthy giving as well. We've impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus for children through the Children's Health Study. We're the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend. I'm really proud of that. We're highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America, and you can let us know afterwards if you'd like to hear more about how we're making a difference in these places, because it's some of my favorite things. So before we close, I would love to turn this over to my friends who are going to bring it home for you and kind of put into perspective what all of this can do for real people's lives. So let's just go ahead and get started with Jade. And Jade, if you would, just there's my daughter. If you wouldn't mind just opening up and sharing with us a little bit about how this product and business has changed your life.
Totally. I am so excited to share with you guys. And I love these calls, and they're really transforming people's lives. And I love that I get to be on with all of these ladies because, y'all, they're amazing. If you don't know them, you're going to be so inspired. So my story goes, I was searching for a way to be healthy since my dad had died from cancer at the age of 55, and that was 11 years ago. I was left with a lot of fear and doubt about my future health, and honestly, I thought it wasn't if I was going to get cancer, but when. But then I learned about a way to get lots of fruits and vegetables in my body every single day, and it really not only changed my hope for my health, but it changed so much more. This community that you're getting to experience on this call has helped me understand how to fuel my body and really transform my entire lifestyle. After adding these amazing fruits and vegetables and changing my lifestyle, my allergies improved, my weight maintained, and my immune system and energy levels improved greatly. And I recently had a baby. I have a 5-month-old, and sometimes, honestly, I get scared to tell people because they're like, aren't you so tired? And aren't you so exhausted? And, all this stuff. And I'm like, no, I feel really great. It was an awesome pregnancy, awesome delivery, and it's been an awesome 5 months. So I know that my body being fueled correctly has so much to do with it. And we flew about a month ago, and there was people with masks on and everything. And I just had so much confidence in my health and in my son's health that we were going to be totally fine. And we were, which was awesome. And so I knew that everyone needed to hear about how they could take control of their own health, and I became very passionate about that. But before I said yes to the Freedom Revolution, a little bit about me was that I was a passionate but physically and emotionally exhausted young professional. I was a single woman working as a social worker with a master's degree, with a great job for that industry, but I quickly realized I would never make much more than about $30,000 a year trading hours for dollars. I had a passion to help people, for them to get free in their mind, their body, and spirit, but I was very limited because of all the policies and procedures of the places I worked. I also knew I wanted to get married one day and stay home with my babies, and I soon found that working with the Juice Plus company would really allow me to have a better way to serve people and create income. I was able to build an income to support myself. So that helped me walk away from my counseling practice. And then I met my husband, and he had the dream of opening a chiropractic business. And this business allowed us to open that business, which was really cool. And it's really continued to grow strong and steady, and it has allowed us to live on our Juice Plus income fully for the last 3 years. It pays all of our expenses and has allowed us to save. And since starting my business, I've just been able to create this awesome opportunity for my family and fulfill my ultimate goal to stay home with my new baby. I get to partner with amazing people like you see on this screen, who have helped me grow as a person, and I truly get to experience community in every area of my life. I'm so excited about my future, for my health and my finances. And my husband and I are so excited to build our dream home on acreage, to give extravagantly, and to be a beacon for our community and our church family. So thanks so much for letting me share, Alice.
You just make me want to sing This Little Light of Mine. I'm about to go into that. We'll have a sing along at the end. I love you, girl. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so next up is my friend Bobbe Oliver. And I'm super stoked to hear what you have for us today, sweetie.
Excited to be on this call. I love that we have 77 people here today in the middle of the day, which is so awesome. So my story is a little bit different. I am a 31-year-old mother of 3. I have an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old now. But when this when this revolution came into my life 3 years ago, I was totally stuck. I was in mommy mode, taking care of everybody else but myself. And so when, this business and this product came into my life, it was really at the perfect timing because I was ready to take care of me for once. And so, I started from the get-go just really sharing it with anybody who would listen. I knew that I loved it. I knew that my family loved it. And I knew that everyone else who could get their hands on it would love it too. And it's been really incredible to see what it's done for my own family. We all were having digestive issues, and it really helped us to take control over that and live pain-free through those issues for the last 3 years. I love and I enjoy watching my children eat whole foods and explore new foods that they've never had before. One of our biggest passions is our tower gardens that we get to grow, and watching my kids just go and pick raw veggies off of it and eat it is mind-blowing to me. I know that I did not do that as a child, so it's pretty cool to watch them do it. But as the business has really taken made a huge impact on our family, we're seeing how many options we have now. And before we didn't have those. Taking our children, one-on-one on vacations of their choosing is something we've always wanted to do. And my husband gets to take our son to Alaska next in the fall. And we're really excited for that because that's one of his dreams. And we get to do that because of this business and the options that it's been giving us through financial stability and financial freedom. And, I love that my husband does this business right alongside me, and how we all together as a family are just working toward our dreams and our goals. And I love, Jade, what you said about, building your home on acreage one day. That's one of our dreams too. And I know that we're going to be able to do that much sooner than we ever would have been able to. Because of this business, and because we are now helping to help other families build up their health and their finances as well as our own. So my husband is a busy guy, but what I see for us is that he won't have to work as much overtime anymore. That he gets to be home with our family, that he will get to, coach our kids in their sports and their after school activities. And that's a huge piece of our family health, really, is to have daddy around. And as a retired massage therapist myself, I came home so that I could focus on my family. And I'm excited that one day my husband will be able to come home to also focus on just our family and traveling and just all of these really exciting things that we get to do. So that's a little bit about me. That's a little bit of our story. And I can't wait to just continue to unfold all of these additional pieces that I know our family will, all of these different options that our family is going to have is just going to keep unfolding as the years go by. So thanks again for letting me share, and I really, really hope that you guys, get with the person who brought you on this call, because they have an incredible story to share with you too.
Thanks, Bobbe. Love you, girl. That was awesome. Okay, and Miss Kimberly Worlow, who is a mentor of mine, I'm super excited to hear your story today, my friend, with your awesome wall behind you. Maybe you could talk a little bit about that too.
Yes. Well, look, for those of you that know that I like teal pineapples, I now have a really cool chalkboard wall in my kitchen. I hope you guys can see how much fun we're having. As Alice said, my name is Kimberly, and I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I love that there are 76 people on this call from all over the place. I know just all over the country, and I'm sure there's some international people on here as well. It's such a joy to be on this. Like, it's a chilly, dreary, rainy day in Nashville today, and I have been so excited all day to get on this call to connect with you guys and just share what we're so passionate about, what we love. And that's why we do this, because we never know who's looking for the solutions that we found through the Juice Plus company. So my journey started 13 years ago when I said yes to these little capsules because I decided I was going to take my health back. And I was 25 at the time. And I pretty quickly saw some health changes. I mean, I thought I was pretty healthy in my 20s, but I started sleeping better. I had more energy. My frequent headaches went away. My skin cleared up. I mean, who knew that had anything to do with fruits and vegetables. I didn't. So that was amazing that just I was getting healthy from the inside out. My seasonal allergies improved, and after several years on the capsules, my seasonal allergies completely went away, and I no longer have any symptoms today, which is a huge game changer now for me as a mom to be able to enjoy life with my kids and be able to go outside. And so that was a huge game changer for me. My husband also had digestive problems that improved. His cholesterol went down. So we saw things in his body that were changing that we couldn't even feel, but we could see on, the blood work. And that's pretty amazing as well. A few months later, I added the Complete that Alice was talking about. The chocolate is my absolute favorite. I still do it for breakfast here like 13 years later. I never get sick of it. Sometimes I mix it up a little, make a smoothie, and this morning I added peanut butter to it, which is one of my faves. But I noticed that I started craving healthier foods. I was like craving salads, and my sweet tooth was decreasing, which was really cool, and I started losing weight. So that's really how it started for me, because I was having some outward changes as well. People started asking me what I was doing, and I've always loved sharing good news with people. So I thought, hey, why not? Why not pay $50 and have my own Juice Plus virtual franchise? I can share this good news with friends, and I'll earn a little extra money. And then what happened is I totally fell in love with this company, the mission that they have, the heart that they have, the people. I mean, you saw the four of us. Like, this is just a small taste of our amazing community of people that are just positive and fun and love helping other people. And so it just started growing. And a few years after that, I had my first baby, who is now 11. And I became even more passionate about how Juice Plus was impacting kids' health, because he was so healthy. And I'll tell you, I have 3 kids now, and I have never had to take any of them to the doctor for a sick visit, because their immune systems are so strong. And so that's priceless to me as a mom. Not that they never get sick. They'll occasionally get a cold or a virus, but they are over it so quickly, and their body can fight it off. And I am, we've had major flu season here to the point where schools have been closed down. So I've been giving my kids extra gummies, and not a single one of them have gotten sick. And so it's pretty amazing. I also feel healthier now than I did in my 20s. I just turned 40 last week, and I'm pregnant with baby number 4, and feeling awesome. I'm not going to tell you I don't have days that I'm tired, but I have friends that tell me that they couldn't even physically, be pregnant at 40 because all the health challenges they're having. And I'm like, I feel great. So I am so thankful that I invested in my future. And that's really what you're doing when you flood your body with nutrition. You invest in your future health. And that's what really changed my mindset on nutrition, is that what you put in your body today affects you 10, 15, 20 years down the road. So I'm just so grateful for the nutrition part of it. And I always thought that someday I would do more with my Juice Plus business, but I kind of had this history of not finishing things that I started. And my husband jokingly called me a professional dabbler. I changed my major 6 times in college and then never finished. So I didn't really commit to it like as a business to really make it my career until we had a financial crisis about 7 years ago. And we were about to lose our home. And that's when I just got serious and decided, you know what, I'm going to make this business opportunity a career for me, because I love it. And I'm so grateful because I did that and I made that decision. Thousands of people now are getting Juice Plus in their bodies all over the world because of my amazing team. And I've grown so much as a person, and the friends that have come into my life. I mean, it's priceless, you guys. And the benefits package that our family has now at the top level of the company. I mean, my Juice Plus income not only saved our home, which I'm still sitting in here today, but then just this last year we remodeled too. It's more of our dream home now, which is amazing. And it eventually allowed my husband to leave his job because it replaced his income. He used to travel all the time, and now he gets to be home with our kids. And I listened to Bobbe's story, and I'm so excited for her future, because that's what I'm living now. Like, my husband used to be gone from our family so much, and now he's coaching my son's basketball team. That's priceless, you guys, like the freedom that this has allowed our family. And my business now pays for my mortgage, my car payments, my bills, for my kids to do dance, my son to go to private school, and for our family to travel, which we love to do. And we go on family business trips. We spent 3 weeks in Hawaii last January. So absolutely priceless. I will tell you that this movement is about freedom, not only for your health, but for your finances. And those opportunities are there for both of those things. And so if something in our stories has resonated with you, I just invite you to come on along and learn more about what we're doing, because if I can do this as a college dropout, and I'm not the most organized person, my team will laugh. They know you don't have to be perfect to do this. You don't have to have awesome experience. You really have to just love people enough to just share this awesome news with them. So that's my story, and I just want to leave you with the fact that freedom is absolutely priceless. And so I hope you've been inspired this afternoon. Alice?
Awesome. Thanks, Kimberly. Can you guys feel the passion? I love these women, and I'm so grateful that I get to be around people like this all the time. This is my normal. This community is my normal. How many of you would love for this to be your normal? Or know people that need a more positive community to be around. So just a little bit about me really briefly. I was introduced to this product and business about 6 years ago. And I loved the logic behind the product, but I was so stuck I didn't even know it. Financially, my husband and I were making about $1,400 a month, and we were surviving off of it, but surprisingly enough. But I was a nanny, and I'm a musician, and both of those jobs were not as lucrative as you think they might be. But I am so grateful that my friend loved me enough to be persistent. I could go on and on about how, being brave enough to share with me was a really big deal, and it just could go on and on. But what she did, she's on this call, Jade. What she did was open up a way for me to flood my body with nutrition that I really desperately needed. I was training for a half marathon at the time, and and my husband and I were going to the doctor, and we're facing a lot of fear that we may not ever be able to have kids. And so I knew that I wanted to get more nutrition into my body because I was putting so much stress on it with all my working out. But my husband, too, he didn't eat fruits and vegetables. And when he started on Juice Plus about 2 months later, he called me from Buffalo Wild Wings wondering why he wanted to eat the celery on his plate. And we knew that it was the Juice Plus that was changing his taste. And so he started to eat better. I started to feel better in my body. I saw improvements in my skin, my run recovery. But my favorite side effect was that 2.5 years into our journey, we followed the Shred 10 guidelines for about 30 days. We made some lifestyle changes. We adopted some more chiropractic care, Jade. And what we saw was an improvement in our body so much that I actually conceived a child, which I've been talking about, who's watching Netflix currently right beside me. So, and that's the other thing that I love about what this product and this business did for me is when I heard about this business, I didn't see how I could do it. I was actually really way too cool to do anything like this. I was actually happier being really stuck, or so I thought. But thankfully, this community just loved me enough and kept sharing with me. And I saw a way for me to pursue my passion of music and get to help people get healthy along the way. And so about a year into my journey, I was actually able to quit my job as a nanny. I recorded some music. It's on iTunes if you want to check it out. I got to tour. But when we found out we were pregnant, I had been building this residual income slowly but surely alongside everything that I was doing. My husband had just started grad school. So we thanked God that we had this income that was 4 times the amount what I was making as a nanny. And he was able to pursue his passion. I was able to keep building my business. And now I get to be at home with my daughter. I'm making, 7 times the amount I was as a nanny now. And it's just incredible because it's like the best savings account ever. I get to put it away, sock it away, and it keeps growing. It has the most return on investment that you could ever do because you get to invest in it and you get to control how much goes into your savings account. And now we get to do things like I got to go to Florida for a week last week and celebrate Kimberly's 40th birthday just for fun. And I get to travel with my toddler. She's been to 13 states. And by the way, she's only been to the doctor for well visits. So we are so thankful for her nutrition and just her amazing immune system. Our family fights a lot of diseases. We fight ambivalence. We fight being stuck. We fight, living life boring. We fight all of that because we know that there's such an amazing way to live. If you just will be brave enough to search for it and open your mind to it. So we want to invite you guys to, if you thought of someone that might want to learn about this, to send them our way, because we really do have an amazing solution. We hope that this inspired you guys. So there are two kinds of people that we're wanting to network with. People who are ready to take the next step in their health. If you were like me and you just knew that you needed to add more nutrition, or this person's like me, whether it's to check out our free resources, we have all these free resources, or to make life easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs around $2 or $3 a day, and kids get it for free. Kids can get it for free. So it's the simplest, most convenient and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families and individuals. And two, anyone wanting to earn stable residual income, or AKA the best savings account ever, like I mentioned before, in order to expand their options while making a difference, a huge difference. Kimberly mentioned earlier that she started to build her business more because she was about to lose her home. Well, guess who that impacted? It impacted me, because she went out there and she went out and shared with other people. And now look at how this has impacted my life. And that's why I get so excited about sharing with other people, because I have no idea whose life will be positively impacted by us sharing. So people can have financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. Hardworking professionals can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. And college kids can build a side gig to help pay for school without having to get a job. Empty nesters can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. And this really all takes place using a simple system within this positive, fun community we like to call the Juice Plus family. So maybe you should ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? And if you do think of someone who would like we would like you to invite them to an event like this. We have one tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central on this same line, and we have another one offered almost every single day of the week. So after we're done, whoever invited you is going to send you our Healthy Living Revolution website link, and we'll touch base with you. So congratulations to all of you. It's been such a blast. And do you guys have anything else that you want to add before we end this? Okay. Well, guys, bye. I'm going to end the recording. And we just want to thank you all so much for your time. We know we went a little bit longer, so appreciate you. All right. Hey, Joe. I don't know how you're here, but she's from Spain, so super pumped. All right. See y'all later.
Bye.